Hello everybody, and welcome to the Ravnica One-Shot. Alright, I hope you're all excited. Let's just jump right into it. Alright, recording started. Hello everybody, welcome to the second one-shot of the multiverse clash. Holy fucking shit.
It was multiplier.
This time, we're set in Ravnica's universe. Let's go!
Yay!
Yummy! Forrest, don't fucking kill me, please!
Okay.
I'm the DM, joined by my boyfriend and our friends, starting with...
Hi,
Hello.
my name is Noah. Oh wait, I forgot. You're
Here we go.
first.
Technically, I'm first,
Here we go.
because I'm always after you. Hi, I'm the boyfriend. I've been playing Asher today, and fuck you, Noah. I will rip out your tongue and feed it through your asshole. Go ahead, Noah.
The intro got changed, and I'm still getting used to it. Hi, I'm Noah. I'm playing Sable today, and I just took a nap. So I'm kind of eepy right now. Also, D&D Beyond is gay now because it's Pride Month.
God forbid we have something. Who's next? Tom?
I think so.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Ashton, and I'm Tom the DM. Haha! I flipped it around on you. Your day is ruined. All of your days are ruined.
My day is officially ruined.
Oh my god,
I
it's
can't
like I
believe
saw,
it.
it's
Kill myself.
like I saw
still
a
right.
Cybertruck.
I can't believe you just ruined my day, Tom. Well, actually, no. Weapon ruined my day without saying he was our on-demand Hispanic man. That fucked me.
I
up.
am the on-demand Hispanic thing.
It's ruined.
Sorry.
The whole
You
intro
weren't
is ruined.
today.
Just Noah.
Okay, yeah, the whole intro. Okay.
Listen, all I'm saying,
Look,
my day can't be ruined
Noah
because
ruined the vibe.
Stop the reporting! It's done!
It's over. It's done. It's over.
What do you mean it's over?
It's over. I planned for this shit. All of you fuckers are stuck with me.
It's
Now
no joke.
continue, or
Wait,
else
you planned for something?
I planned shit.
Wow, first time for everything.
Fuck you.
I was gonna.
Talking about
Yeah,
Yikes.
the DM who never plans anything, who pulls everything out of his ass.
Noah, you were saying.
I was gonna say my day cannot be ruined because the other day at work, some like guy who was in the theater had like brought his little like 2-year-old kid, and when they were walking by me, the kid smiled and waved at me, and it fucking made my entire week.
Aw,
It was so adorable.
I threw a
thought you were a
baseball at a
hero.
4-year-old today.
Jesus Christ.
Sick.
Maei.
Okay, so
It's
Maei,
your turn.
Yeah? What?
It's your turn.
it's your turn.
My turn. Oh! Right, we're still going. Yeah, okay. I thought we
Okay,
were
go
just having
bald.
friendly
We
banter.
ruined it.
Anyways, hello or hey, how should I go proceed from this?
Introduce
Hey.
yourself and your characters.
Oh yeah. Hey, what's going on? What's up, my original gangsters? It's your boy. I'm Maei, and I play a cockroach named Skeech. He's a really cool dude.
Alright. Now, as I said, this is set in the world of Ravnica, which is a campaign that we currently have going on, but is currently on hiatus, which is why I said for Forrest not to kill me, because Forrest is the DM of that campaign, and I'm adding the lore to this world, and... yeah. Don't kill me.
Fuck you, Forrest.
You're
I
already
mean, I've
dead.
already done it 3 times, so
I will kill you, Tom.
Okay, so if I
Okay.
remember, correctly, the last time that the Ravnica party was all together in one spot was at the, like... Did we go back to the old inn in Precinct 3, or were we in Precinct 5?
Yes.
we're still in precinct 3.
Three.
We had just gotten back from killing Zanari's mother.
Oh, yeah!
And Zanari was about to hold a vigil for her past self.
Alright,
Joshua still doesn't know about the gruel thing.
so, as, the old Ravnica party was all chilling in the rooms, they all get yanked into portals, except for Asher and Dagmar. And in their place, Let's see. I believe 3 more portals show up. 1, 2, yeah, 3. So, if everyone is in their rooms, that means nobody can see each other at the moment.
No, because remember, Zanari, Dagmar, and Asher were sharing a room, and Joshua wanted to be a little emo boy and be by himself.
Right.
No,
Being by
Zanari was not
himself
sharing a
because
room.
he's scared of people.
No, Zanari wasn't sharing a room. It was Zanari and Joel had their
No,
own
the
room.
last
In
time
Precinct 3, no, like, Zanari, Asher, and
Precinct
Dagmar were
3.
all chilling in the same room together because
Because they felt bad for Asher because he
Yeah.
was tortured.
Oh yeah, and Joel was comforting. Yes.
yes. So,
Jo-
Oh wow, I went to the Ravnica.
Dagmar and Asher just see Zanari disappear into a portal, and then
Oh,
through another portal spits out this half human, half wolf guy.
well, howdy.
Did I eat a mushroom again?
Oh no.
We're about to deal with something really fucking stupid.
Hi.
And then, in the opposite room, Joshua gets grabbed through a portal and outspits Sable.
I want to hang on. What time would it be at this point?
Nighttime.
This was right after you talked with that one witch.
That's great, actually.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna say
God.
that Sable comes through the portal and just lands face first on the bed and is still asleep.
Here, bump.
And then another portal opens up in the same room, and out comes Skeech.
He just lands on his back and he's like clawing, like, you know how cockroaches when they land on their backs or when they flip over on their backs, how they're like
Yeah.
wave their arms in the air.
Now,
Yeah, he's doing that.
is Skeech human-sized? I forget.
He's human
They
sized,
are,
yeah.
yeah.
A human-sized cockroach.
In a suit.
I'm pretty sure the recording doesn't need descriptions of the characters, but just in case we have new listeners, I'm gonna let you all do that now.
Okay.
Starting from top to bottom, so same way you guys did the
All
intro.
right. Well, so Asher is a Air Genasi, almost forgot, with some white hair, a little bit of scruff. You know, he's in his like late 20s, almost early 30s. He's a cleric. He's also, you know, little country. And a little depressed right now, but everything will be all right.
I explained the way Sable looked in the one shot, that I can explain it again here. He's wearing a very extravagant, mostly red magician's outfit. He is an owlin, but most of his owlin features are obscured, save for his smaller than human size. And he wears a magical mask whose facial expressions change magically to indicate when he's showing different emotions.
Oh, everybody knows Ashton. Ashton is everybody's favorite. He is a wolf boy. All right. He has a shirt on with that's completely open at the nipples.
I forgot about that.
Okay.
Real and
So
all.
you know, tits out for Harambe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maei.
And he's just kind of like looking at Skeech and is like, Bug. He slowly takes out his great sword.
So what you're witnessing is a giant man-sized bipedal cockroach, or bipedal, however you fucking say it. But he still has his like 6 arms, and he's wearing a black and white stripe, like, think when was like the noir times, like during the mafia era? Was that like the 1950s? 20s. Okay. So he's like wearing mafia tuxedo and like a tie with like a red rose in his pocket, and he's on his back, just flailing his arms, unfamiliar with the surroundings.
Alright, if I'm remembering correctly, Dagmar and Asher know Skeech at least from.
Yes.
Dagmar, Asher, and Joshua.
Damn,
And-
Joshua's not here.
Yeah.
So, Dagmar is going to get in between Ashton and Skeech. All right, we're not killing anybody yet. Who are you, and why are you here? So she's gonna point at Ashton and then at Skeech.
Oh, well, my name is Ashton, and I was training the enemy, and then there was this portal thing, and then it was like, and then I came through, and then I was next to you guys, and then this thing came through, and it was on its back, and then you asked that question. So
Okay.
yeah,
And then she's gonna look at Skeech.
Ah, yes. Skeech was enjoying his cake at his dining table when a portal enveloped me. And now I'm here.
I'm getting Joshua. Asher, watch them.
that bug can talk.
Joshua.
You're gonna keep me with the dog and the big bug?
You can handle them, right?
Where is friend
I
Joshua?
don't know, but
Joshua
Ashton
beyond
just
the
looks at you
portal, like
cross-eyed.
Joshua beyond the portal feels like his ears are burning.
I beseech
Oh, boy.
Joshua.
I'm gonna go get Joshua. I'll be right back. And Dagmar is going to leave the room and go to Joshua's room. She's not gonna knock. She's just gonna open the door.
They open the door and see Sable in their full outfit, just fucking no. Actually, no. I lied. Sable actually has not come to Ravnica in his full magician's outfit that he normally wears. He has little like stylized deck of cards pajamas on,
Of course he does.
and he's like Family Guy death posed on the bed.
Oh my god.
Dagmar is going to breathe. And then she's gonna be like, yeah, fuck it. She's gonna open the door, grab him by his foot, and drag him to the other room.
Oh, this is the ceiling I'm looking at. Like, finally realizes being dragged around on the floor by somebody else. Ah, new friend. Who might you be? And also, I'd like it if you had asked for permission before dragging me out of my... Wait. And then he looks back. This isn't my room. This is... Oh! I'm dreaming! This is fun!
Yeah, I wish this was a fucking dream, but it's not. And she's going to open the door and kind of toss him in and then close the door behind her and like touch the bridge of her nose. So Joshua's gone, and this guy was in his place.
He like waves to everybody else with a smile on his face.
Skeech still on his
Oh
back on the
my.
floor.
Poughkeepsie, please tell me no one's a changeling or anything.
Part wolf. And when I get
Have-
really angry, I grow taller, and my nose gets longer, and I grow.
Sable ponders to himself for a moment before promptly taking one of his hands, and he... Oh wait, no, where the fuck is my sheet? He's gonna cast Sacred Flame and just put like one of his hands like over the Sacred Flame and feel the warmth of the fire before shaking his hand out again. Ah, I suppose this isn't a dream. That leaves the question as to how I got here in the first place.
I'm pretty sure it was that mushroom on a tree that I ate.
Well, that might explain you if this was all in your imagination, but as far as I can see, this is very much real, and I'm very much not imagining this. Last I had just gotten done with orientation, and had gone back to my room to go to sleep. I was having a very pleasant sleep, in fact, and now I am here, and I'm very tired.
Asher,
Well,
any ideas? 'Cause I am fresh out of them right now.
um, I don't know
Did anyone see a
exactly.
little girl?
No.
I can't say I'm familiar.
Ashton is going to sniff for an enemy.
No sign currently.
Okay.
Alright. Do you all know where you are? I know you know where we are, pointing at Skeech, but what about you two? Where do you think you are right now?
Your guess is
Canada.
as good as mine. I should be, I believe, on Strixhaven right now. On campus.
What the hell is Strixhaven?
It's the university I go to.
What's a university?
It's on another plane.
Ah, a university is a school.
I'm
What's
on
a
another
school?
plane?
Welcome to
that-
Ravnica.
Well, that certainly would be problematic, wouldn't it?
I hate to be a bother. Sorry, I broke character. Fuck. Skeech hates to be a bother, but could one of you please help him up?
That thing's a talking bug.
I'm
It is a
Can't you
talking
get
bug.
up
You're
and-
right.
I'm not doing it. Do not look at me. I'm not.
Ashton walks over. He kind of pokes Skeech.
Ah, please, do not poke, Skeech.
He kind of does the coffee table flip.
Ah,
Let me see if I can roll. If I have the strength for it.
Yeah.
14.
well, he's not that heavy anyways.
That doesn't.
Really, with the +5 in
He's not that
strength,
heavy.
really.
All right.
Please, someone help my boy up, please.
Yeah, Ashton did the coffee table flip.
Okay,
works.
Good. Awesome. Great. Thank
Look,
you,
all
wolf
right.
boy.
Until me and Asher can figure out what's going on, this is under Boros jurisdiction at this point.
What's a Boros?
Right.
I could use a refresher as well.
Cops? We're basic.
Oh, you guys are narcs?
We're the law.
You guys are cops? That's so cool. I've never
Ashton
met a cop
remains
before.
grabbing the great sword. Master told me cops are bad guys.
There is no need for violence.
I'd say
I agree, especially not in... He looks around. Well, I don't really know where we are right now.
if none of you know about Ravnica, there's not much I can do to help you, really, other than we've had a long day. Right, this is just another thing to add on to a list of things that we have to deal with. It will be the first thing that we deal with after we all get sleep. Asher, me and you are switching shifts throughout the night.
Ugh.
Oh, not this again. I didn't get to really sleep when I was being tortured and drugged.
Yeah,
You were
I agree.
tortured and drugged too?
I could
Oh
use
my
some
God,
sleep.
Ian.
Kindred spirit.
Alright, I'm taking the only shift then. All of you sleep.
No. I'll be up. Just you know what? Rock paper scissors on who does first.
Skeech does not need
I'm not
sleep.
doing that.
Sable raises his
Huh?
hand.
Yes.
Huh?
If it means anything, I probably am going to need to get used to staying up late working on assignments anyways, so I could take a shift if you would like.
She's
You know what?
gonna glance at Asher, then glance back at Sable. How old are you, kid?
19.
I think you should leave this to me and Asher.
Well, if you say so.
Alright, you know what? Screw it. I'll take first shift.
Alright. So, everyone gets a long rest to sleep throughout the night, because nothing eventful's
Yay.
gonna happen yet. Skeech
Just
doesn't
gonna
sleep,
try and
though.
sneak away.
Skeech is wide-eyed.
During,
I mean,
is this during Asher's first shift?
Yes.
Sable
God.
is staying in Joshua's room, so you never know.
I would assume Asher's outside in the hallway to make sure no one's there, and Dagmar would
Yeah.
easily wake up if anyone made a single movement. But I'm guessing perception against your stealth.
6.
I rolled a 7 with a +7, so that's 14. Hey, where are you going?
To do stuff, he says as he waves his hand, trying to be like a Jedi.
No, get back in the room. Go to bed.
You're not my master.
I will throw you in a prison cell. Go back in there, because I don't know what happened to my friends right now, and we're gonna try to figure everything out. All right? You're apparently from another
Growing a
plane.
spine.
You don't want to be going out nowhere, just doing all this. There's people that kidnap you, sell you for trade because you're new. There's a lot of bad people out there.
Yeah, that's already happened to me before. I'm not too worried.
Now, let's not have it happen again now. Go back in the room now. Before I get the big one.
Skeech has eyes everywhere.
Oh god,
Oh
it's a
my
talking
god, what
bug!
the fuck? I didn't even notice you were on the ceiling.
Yeah, I was just picturing this on the fucking ceiling.
Oh my god, you're on the ceiling. What the fuck?
That bug can talk.
Skeech
I'll
apologizes.
get the bug on you if you don't get back in the room.
I am so confused right now.
Skeech is
Where's
really
Master?
keeping an eye on
Go in
all
the
of
room,
us.
we'll figure that out.
Skeech has like 2 like Golgari like
Yeah, there's like
stationed outside like as we speak.
there's like a wasp dude just hanging out in a tree. Then another cockroach somewhere around the building.
I don't get paid
he's
enough for this
chittering. He's
shit.
chittering to them.
I said leave. He has us here, waiting outside.
I hate working with you.
So Ashton is gonna see like one of those fake plants like in the hallway. He's gonna walk up to it, and he's gonna cast Speak with Plants on it.
Oh my god.
What?
Can I trust these people?
It's
Spell fizzles and does nothing.
it doesn't. Nothing happens. It doesn't answer you because it's a big plant.
Hold on. Ashton doesn't know that, so he still thinks the voices in his head is the actual plant talking. So he's just standing there, like having a full-on conversation with this fake plant.
Sonny, that's plastic.
Your mom is plastic.
I just fucking voice is just like, kill the girl. Do it.
He has
Okay, I'll kill the girl.
all of them.
Oh, you want me to kill all of them? Why? Did they pee in you?
Kill them.
Okay. He slowly takes out the greatsword.
I would say at this point, Dagmar wakes up and she is standing in the fucking door frame with her arms crossed, looking very annoyed. If you all don't get back in the fucking room right now, I swear.
Oh, she said a no word.
Natural.
What was that?
Not natural.
Oh,
She's going to
Slit her
unclip
throat.
one of her hand axes. Now.
Do you think that she's mad because she's not as green as you are?
Implores you to listen.
Like Ashton just looks at Dagmar. His eyes are completely crossed at this point.
Well, you know what they say when we're in the Boros Academy, we always have to have each other's back. he'll take out his mace and his shield.
Just. She's going to grab Ashton and bring him back into the room.
But the plan was telling me to kill you.
Get him, Skeech!
I don't know. What?
Skeech does not condone violence.
We'll figure things out
Skeech
in
is
the
a
morning.
pacifist.
Just sleep for now. And she leaves.
Bug can talk.
Yeah. Yeah, it can. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Go to sleep! I'm tired!
Why
I
do
have an
Skeech is
idea.
Bug is a
I'll
slur.
walk a... Oh, what? Skeech, what?
Where Skeech is from, Bug is considered a slur.
God damn it!
Skeech
Oh,
takes
so-
great offense to this transgression.
I'm sorry, my bugger.
Stop!
Oh my
I had to
God.
cut that out! I had to cut that out! Why would you say that?
I'm sorry, I
Skeech
couldn't
chitters,
help it.
Skeech
Oh
chitters
my
to the wall.
god! I'm fucking ending this bit! I'm ending this bit! You're all going to bed and you're sleeping through the night, cause fuck all of you!
What did I
You
do?
didn't do anything!
At least you didn't say bugger.
Stop! Oh my god! Oh my god! I have to cut all of this out!
I'm gonna edit out this entire bit.
No, I love
I
it,
have
please.
to! Alright!
It's okay.
No,
I
you
have a
don't.
friend
It's not.
I have a friend that's a bug.
Shut
It's
up!
okay.
Shut up! You're making this worse! You're digging a
It's
hole!
not real. It's not real.
Wait, hold on. Or we have a bug running down. It seems like of African bug descent.
Stop! I'm ending this bit. I'm ending this bit.
Originated in
We are going to morning. Everyone is in their rooms,
Make bug.
and it's morning time. Am I understood?
I'm sorry.
Skeech is a blood.
I'm taking away an inspiration.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Alright.
It's so bad. The DM gave you -1 inspiration for it.
-1.
You have disadvantage on your next roll. That's what that means. Alright.
Words you like to call them Skeech a slur.
I'd
Alright.
say that Sable would probably wake up last again because whole night owl thing and all that.
Yeah. Alright. Everyone wakes up. And because they're staying in an inn, Dagmar's kind of just her and Asher are probably one of the first ones to be up. Skeech probably just doesn't sleep at all.
He stares.
Ash is doing push-ups like always. Doing crunches, getting swole.
Dagmar is standing out in the
Immediately
hallway
join him.
at the door, waiting for Sable to get up.
Yeah, after a while, Sable gets up again, still wearing his PJs because he doesn't have any other outfits. At the door. Ah, good morning.
Ashton will hand him his shirt with the open nipples.
Oh, I'm fine. Thank you for offering, though. I like this. It's comfortable.
It looks comfortable.
It is very comfortable. It's made of a very nice material.
Where does it come from?
I don't know.
Where does it go?
On me.
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
Alright, now
just-
to figure out how all of you got here and how to get our friends back and send you home.
Well,
Oh, hold on, Dagmar. Skeech, wanna join me for my crunches?
Ah, well, Skeech could work off a few pounds of cake.
Is that really important right now?
Well, yes.
Discipline.
Exercise
always
is
important.
very important for one's body.
But do you even have abs?
I wish Stenari
Yes,
was here.
Skeech
Oh my
does have
god.
abs, and he like
You wish
he
Zanara
retracts his
was here?
suit, and you
Yes!
see like a full like 8-pack.
That's a hard exoskeleton.
So what exactly is Joel doing at this point?
I feel like he would just be looking at all this and be like, you know, fuck this. I'm going back to sleep. I'm gonna take a nap.
Just
So we know little to nothing. There's no correlating factor of how all of you were sent here, and we don't know where our friends are. That
judging by
is-
what was said by some other people, I could imagine, even though I didn't see it myself because I was asleep, that I had come through a portal as well. But yeah, that doesn't really give us very much to work with.
No. I guess we could head back to headquarters. Maybe they can help us out.
I'd assume this would be caused by some sort of powerful magic. Maybe we could find some powerful spellcaster who can say if they've seen something like this before, or if they have a way of casting a spell which can allow for interplanar travel. I'm honestly not sure. This vexes me.
And then, as you say that, a portal opens slightly higher than all of you, so it's like kind of, it's not gonna grab anybody, but you'd hear yelling like, ah! And
does Ashton recognize it?
yeah, and then
Ashton will catch her.
she crashes into you. And then
Look, it's the enemy.
it's an anemone.
Hi, the enemy.
And the portal closes, and she looks very confused for a second as she kind of shakes off the interdimensional travel that she just went through. And then realize, oh, Ashton's here. And then hug him.
Hi. Hey, how's it going? We were over here, and there's this bug that can talk, and then there's this green lady, and she's really mean and she's really angry. She reminds me a lot of Master a little bit, but not really. And then there's this other guy, and I don't know what he is, but he's kind of like whoosh. And then there's an owl guy. He's a hoot.
Anemone is going to look around very confused, like, oh, well.
Who's the whoosh?
You are.
And now there's
your
a
name
kid here. Great.
For the first time since anyone has seen Sable, he still is smiling, but something about his eyes looks a little bit different, as if the smile is ever so slightly forced now.
Because I said that you're a
What
hoot.
a vibe.
No, he would have normally laughed at that.
What's the vibe of the smile? Is it anger?
The smile is the same. His eyes just look more different.
I want to roll insight on you.
Sure, roll insight.
Ashton is currently just bouncing
26.
around an enemy.
Sable is mortified. Like, something is very wrong.
Are you scared of children?
Something has gone terribly, terribly wrong, my friends. I know I wasn't supposed to be here, but I think I am doubly not supposed to be here. Tell me, he turns to Dagmar, would you happen to know what year it is?
It's a bit of a loaded question.
It is the year of 2025.
What is 2025?
I actually don't know when Ravnica is set compared to the other ones. I don't think Forest
I
Gate
don't know
was
either.
Why, friend, we are living in current times.
It's at least 100 years after the cataclysm. I'm just pulling shit out of my ass. Just work with it.
Listen, if you all came from different realms, it's entirely possible that time is also a factor in the travel.
Well, I mean, I can only count to 4.
That's not what I meant.
To
That would
4.
explain
I
the-
can only count to 4.
That would explain the problem. I appear to have gone, I want to say, about 10 years into the past. Because I've met this girl before. She works at the Academy's cafe.
Anemone is going to look at Sable very confused.
You don't know me yet. We've only ever met once, and as of right now, we've met 0 times.
Your mask is a little creepy.
I've got that sometimes. I've been told that before.
Hey, Nanami, did we get transported because I ate that mushroom that you told me not to eat?
She's gonna shake her head. No.
Oh, you two know each other.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Skeech.
Yeah. She's the
fears.
adopted daughter of my master.
Oh, wait. If you two know each other, would you happen to know how we can get out of here? Have you seen this happen before? He
We should
talking
eat
to
another
Anemone.
mushroom.
A bunch of all of my family got taken by portals and other people came through them, and then we fought some squirrels and they had like this weird device thingy. And then they all went home.
Ashton's demeanor immediately changes now to the mention of squirrels as he just becomes locked in. Squirrels.
Well, that's interesting. I suppose either has something to do with squirrels, but I'd imagine it realistically has to do with that device that you were talking about. I'm not sure how we'd be able to get our hands on one of those, though. Maybe we could ask around?
Wait a second. If everyone else was taken by portals and then you were met some of them, maybe you met some of their friends. Like one was name was Joshua or one was name was Zanari.
Oh, does she have pretty green hair?
Oh my! You met Zanari?
That's Sonori, all right. I met. She was nice. And then there was one guy selling toilets. And
Oh, who would ever want to sell that?
Oh, that sounds really shitty.
and then this cool, I think he had this cool coat thingy and he gave me this cloak when I won at Shell Game.
Sable's eyes light up at that. Oh, I actually know him. I saw him during, what is it? The little, like, opening festival that we had.
You all must be referring to Johnny Bargain. I have struck a few... Fuck. Skeech has struck a few deals with that man. Quite the enigma.
I'd say that makes sense.
Maybe he has something to do with the portals and everything, especially if he knows people on vastly different planes of existence.
It would seem logical. I heard... I didn't actually see him face to face, but I know that my friends had seen him, and they described him as being an enigma, so to speak. This would track with what you have mentioned thus far.
Alright. Now, I suppose me and Asher could bring you along with us back to headquarters so that we could maybe try to track down Johnny whatever, or try to see if they have a solution. But I'm sure all of
Yeah.
you are hungry or...
Yeah, I could go for some food. But yeah,
Whoa.
I think it would be a good idea for me to stick with you guys for now. Having a guide would be immensely helpful, especially in a plane like this.
Skeech could return to his home, but friends in need are of utmost importance. Skeech shall stick around and help you a lot.
Sounds good, insect guy.
And
The name is
I'm sure
Skeech.
you don't want to be parading around your pajamas in your pajamas.
I mean, it is a little embarrassing. I should probably find some other clothes.
Asher, do you have any spare clothes? I have a feeling that
What?
none of my gear will fit.
I mean, you are quite bigger than him. I got something. It's just a pair of commoner clothes.
Yeah.
You,
He is
you-
like 4'4", so anything's probably going to be at least a little bit oversized on him, but it probably fits just well enough.
A lot better than whatever clothes Dagmar wears, because she is 6'1".
Fucking huge, yeah. Alright, I'll go get changed. And he goes over to his room to go and get changed. Well, Joshua's room.
Ground rules for when we're traveling around Ravnica. No running off. Stick with me and Asher. Our group has attracted a lot of unwanted attention, and we'd rather you guys not get dragged into it because of a misunderstanding.
Ashton just slowly starts making his way to the door, trying to be as sneaky as possible.
Anemone is going to grab his hand and then shake her head.
You'd have better listen to the wise words of friend Dagmar.
That
it's-
it. Did you see that thing talks?
Skeech is not a thing. Skeech is a person. You would do wise as to address me as such.
Did you see that person talks?
Anemone is kind of gonna go a little behind Ashton, like... she doesn't like it.
Hi,
Don't-
sorry, I'm back.
Don't worry, the enemy. I'll protect you.
And
Um,
another rule Skeech must place. The insufferable term bug is strictly forbidden to come from your mouths, as it is offensive to all crawl kind.
Sounds good.
What's a crawl kind?
I'm a little more concerned as to why you're calling the kid the enemy.
That's her name.
Nobody would name their kid that.
I look at an enemy and be like, "That's her name, right? The enemy."
She's gonna shake her head.
I believe it was.
That's it.
I believe it's anemone. I think.
Why have you not corrected me?
I think the dog is just pronouncing it wrong.
Well,
Oh.
howdy, Anemone. Now
I'm
that
not sure
I
if
know your
anyone-
real name.
I'm not sure if anyone is aware of this, but there is a bloodstained handprint on the mirror of the room that I'm staying in. I believe you mentioned it was Joshua's room.
Great.
You know that tracks.
Yeah, that tracks. We'll have to ask him later.
Ah, okay.
You know, Dagmar, it also feels like we've been waiting 6 months to try to track down that one grave robber.
Yeah, I really have.
Yeah.
Alright,
Well,
go ahead.
but I agree to the rules. Let's ready to get going?
Yeah.
As much as I'm eager to get home, I'm also kind of excited to explore this new place. I'll get to tell all my friends that have gone plane hopping. Planes walking?
You know,
I don't know.
Owl boy.
breakfast first?
Ravnica is quite beautiful.
It's also very dangerous.
Extremely dangerous.
I would imagine. I mean, this Skeech over here seems like he's some kind of mobster.
No, no, no. I was about to say Democrat. I am a delegate of the Golgari Guild.
What's a
I
Golgari?
represent
Yeah, we're not talking about guilds right now. Don't want to
Yes,
relive
yes.
that.
Skeech digresses.
Anatomy, what's a guild?
She's gonna shrug her shoulder. Alright. So,
I don't think we should trust them. He whispers very loudly.
I like them.
Yeah, but you like me, so that means, like, you don't have very good standards?
Is
Gonna shrug
there
again. Stop!
is there something wrong with this wolf boy?
I was trained as a pet.
Alright, we're gonna glaze over that for now. And you guys are all gonna go downstairs at the inn.
Coffee.
And it's going to be pretty dead. There's like nobody there. The normal people who are usually running the place aren't there. You guys are going to be served your breakfast. And you know what? It's hash browns.
Yay! I'm glad I
was
made
about to
this a
ask.
recurring bit just because I like hash browns in real life.
Mm. Hash browns are a delight.
Oh, nice. I haven't had a hash brown in a good while.
Ashton eats an absurdly large amount of food, like anime-style amount of food.
Do you guys happen to have sausage as well? They usually pair well with these.
The person giving the food
Oh, and a coffee.
would nod and hand over some
Oh.
coffee and some sausages. But unfortunately, the hash browns, Sable, you'll notice, are not as good as the Empire's.
Plain different cooking materials and quality. This coffee's not bad though.
Alright,
Tastes different, but good different.
what did everybody have to drink?
Whatever.
Coffee.
Ashton would have drank whatever was there.
Coffee sweetened with sugar.
Each has a glass of orange juice, but with honey dribbling in it,
Mm-hmm.
and he's
babe?
currently stirring it around.
Coffee
Coffee?
with sugar.
Dagmar also would have had coffee.
Black.
After you finished eating and you finished your drinks, something happens.
Oh god.
Each believes something just happened.
And as if you hear giggling from somewhere, you aren't sure from where, all of you start to shrink in size to tiny.
No.
Except for Anemone, who looks and is just very confused.
Ashton immediately goes, uppies!
Ah! This coffee seems heavier than it was before.
Like, how much smaller are we talking about?
Tiny size. Literally the size category, tiny.
So Skeech is like, is he legitimately cockroach sized right now?
actual-
Like, we're talking fairy size.
Oh yeah, that's cockroach. That's basic cockroach size. Yeah.
Yep.
Tiny creature occupies
Now
a
this is
space of
bullshit.
2.5 by 2.5 feet.
There you go.
Jesus Christ.
I believe Oh, yeah, something has gone wrong. I'm normally much shorter than the rest of you.
Well,
Yeah,
this
now
is
we're all
quite the
same
predicament.
size.
This is going to be a pain in the ass.
Hang on, does this Sable extravagantly whips out his metallic dual disc as it juts out from the gauntlet in his arm, and he dramatically draws a card from his magic deck and places the first one on the top up. Oh, it's that one. Okay, sure. As the dual disc lights up, and suddenly from the ground in front of him, there is a circle of light, and coming out of it is... Would Sable's summons be the same size as him?
Yeah.
Oh my god! So, instead of a hulking metallic owlin wearing a suit of armor, it is just a regular sized metallic owlin wearing a suit of armor. Well, regular as in what Sable size is right now. That appears below him. Because he's still on the stool that he was sitting at. Oh. Huh. I suppose it affects their size too. He waves at the summon. And he flies down off of the stool.
So, Anemone is, like, huge compared to you guys now, I guess. And Dagmar is just, like, she has her head in her hand, like, her face in her hands, and she's, like, trying. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine.
Ashton just shrugs. Like, not a care in the world.
Kid, you
Do
mind?
not worry.
You mind rounding all of us up, please? And Anemone's going to pick everybody up individually and set them onto the counter.
Sable is sitting on the counter, holding the hand of his summon.
You're all tiny now.
Yeah, I'm smaller than you are now. I would assume some sort of magic is at play here, although I'm not sure from where. If I actually had more magic besides the magic from my deck, I might be able to cast something that could help me detect it, but as of right now, I haven't actually learned anything. I haven't taken my first official day at the academy yet.
Anemone is going to look at, like, all of your guys' plates and then at your drinks. And as she inspects, like, Skeech's orange juice, she'll... Let me roll Arcana to see if she can figure it out. Hell yeah. It's this.
What is
That doesn't
this?
explain anything to me.
She's
Oh.
gonna
The drinks!
gather all the drinks. Something weird's in here.
Well, I suppose that narrows down our suspects. It would have to be someone who interacted with our drinks within the time it was taking to prepare them.
Quite observant.
Did anyone have eyes on the barista who was making these for us? I feel like it being her would be a bit too obvious.
Everyone give me a perception roll.
Okay.
Oh, Ashton's really bad at that.
Hold on, I'm perceiving.
Natural 1.
My perception was just a 12.
Let's use Cole's
19.
character sheet. Perception. 17.
Alright. Everyone except for Ashton. Everyone except for Ashton notices as one of the people that was cooking in the back is sneaking out the door.
Heck! A foul villain is attempting to make their escape! And he drags his summon along by the claw and starts running after them.
Does my movement speed get lessened?
I mean, probably, so...
Many creatures normally have a movement of 20 feet instead of 30, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start dead sprinting 40 feet. Because that's not my movement speed.
I mean, I feel like it'd be faster if Anemone just grabbed all of you and started chasing after them.
A nat 20 on perception. I don't know what I was rolling, but I get rolled it.
Oh. Um. Okay. Um. Dagmar is quickly gonna follow. This is a great way to fucking start the morning. And then Anemone will hop up and probably grab Skeech and Asher. Look a little grossed out when picking up Skeech. She ain't the
It is
biggest.
natural.
She isn't the biggest bug person.
Anemone, if you want, I could take care of Skeech here, and I can make him levitate and force him to follow us.
Well, Skeech can fly,
I think that's worse.
but Skeech is not very good at flying, as the pounds of
Anemone,
cake weigh him down.
All right. So as you all are chasing this guy out of the inn, I would say that you eventually get to what would seem to be a dead end as you guys see a fucking... God, I hate describing things that don't exist.
Mm.
Let me put it in a simpler way. The guy that you were chasing hits a dead end, and as you are about to catch up to him, he uses some kind of magic and gets about the same size as you guys and flies off, leaving the human clothes behind. And he's going to
He's flying.
blow a raspberry at you guys as he flies away.
They almost got wings. He's
I'm-
gonna try flying after them.
I'm also going to attempt to wiggle out of Anemone's grasp and then cast levitate on myself and go after.
Oh god.
Yeah, Skeech flies after.
I would say Asher and Dagmar would be the ones to roll perception on this one. Because they would know about this, and the others probably would not.
Yeah.
Actually, I need
20.
Skeech to roll a perception too.
Oh, alright. Perception. Here we go. I'm going to re-roll that. That was a 21. I'm going to use
That's
a flat
fine.
dice. Oh, 21. It's fine.
That's fine. So as you guys are about to start chasing this guy, Dagmar, you all notice that there is an Is It League symbol on the human clothes, like stitched in somewhere. All right, hold on, let him go. As Dagmar is like looking at the clothes.
Why? They're getting away.
I think I know where he's going.
Oh, I suppose that would make things easier.
Is it to Canada?
The fuck is that? No.
Right, Anatomy?
I don't know.
I mean, come on, you gotta work with me a little bit.
I don't know what Canada is.
Each do I. Just heard it someplace. I just thought I wanted to sound smart for once.
And Anemone's going to set down Skeech, and as all of you guys huddle up, Dagmar's gonna point out the Is It League crest. Now, me and Asher know what this is. I don't know about the rest of you.
Skeech is familiar.
I have no idea what that is.
Is the symbol of another guild.
And
The Is It League.
And if my history is correct, that was a pixie or a fairy. Meaning, if they're running with the Is It, then they have their whole own operation going on.
Is it that important?
It could be grave. Something tells Skeech that this wolf boy is manic and needs immediate psychiatric attention.
Oh yeah, I was trained as a pet. I wasn't allowed to do anything but kill.
Perhaps we shall help you.
We've been through a lot. And
Uh-huh. My old master, he was a vampire. He was like, rah, I'm evil, I'm a vampire. Blah.
Before I leave here, I'm hoping to be able to talk to all of you when we have spare time. I'd love to hear all of your stories.
Agreed. You
I
all
like
are
listening to
very
stories a lot.
intriguing.
I have to find my dad's.
Yeah, I miss Master.
So what now?
Alright. Asher, do you happen to remember where this specific subset of is it? Like
I don't
to
know, do
give me a history.
what? 5.
Perhaps Skeech could assist in this investigation.
Alright, Skeech.
History. That's a 14.
Oh, wait a minute. Diamond, hang on. I have had a revelation
Yeah.
that I will share to you in DMs.
Oh boy. What did so Skeech got a 14.
Yeah.
I did not even think about that.
That's great. That's good to know.
Yeah.
So Skeech and Dagmar, Skeech knows of the subset, but not of their location, and as Dagmar thinks more on it. Oh. Fuckers. We're going to the old clock tower.
Yes. Well, shall we press forward?
Well, I'm going to have to give directions. I don't think us walking around at this size is optimal or safe. We're going to get crushed.
Perhaps Skeech could help with this matter. And he's going to set like he's going to like spit pheromones for his little coup buddies to see if he can summon his buddies to take us and help protect.
Avengers assemble.
Or Dagmar's gonna point to Anemone. She has a backpack. We can ride in it.
I suppose that's fair.
Well, it appears that Skeech's pheromones do not work at this size. So, yes. Skeech agrees.
Anemone is going to take off her backpack, and she still has her lion plush like sticking out from the hole as she opens up one of the pockets in the front, or like in the back of the backpack technically. So it's open, but nothing's gonna fall out, so all of you can like chill inside of it as she opens it a little bit so that you all can get in.
People excitedly hops in with Ace.
Much obliged, former tiny one.
Alright. Come on, Asher. And Ashton, Asher, and Dagmar are also all gonna get in. And Anemone's gonna zip it up a little bit so that nobody falls out, but that way you can all like poke your head out through the pocket.
Oh, does anyone else in the party know sign language?
Anemone does.
Yeah, besides any character that Diamond plays.
Hold on.
Because that determines if I'm going to be talking in DMs or not when I am doing that.
Each abysmal.
Abysmal.
He speaks abysmal and abysmal in sign language. Yes.
Oh, you
And he
did
also-
mention that, didn't you?
Yeah, he also ticks.
Sable's not going to know that though.
How does Skeech
Yeah.
know sign language? How does Skeech do sign language?
He's versatile. Okay, he has fucking arms. All right. He talks like he's doing a jujitsu
Yeah.
or ninjutsu.
Yeah,
whatever
he's
the fuck it is.
Ace is the card that he drew for his summon, which is why I'm calling it Ace. He's going to say in sign language to Ace while they're in downtime walking. This is all a bit weird, isn't it?
Ace will nod and sign back. I don't know if they're trustworthy.
Sable ponders for a moment before signing back. I don't really think we have much of a choice. It's either that or we're on our own, and I feel like this is preferable. Besides, I at least know Anemone, so that means something.
Ace will nod and kind of look through the hole up at Anemone as she's like walking with her backpack in front of her so that the pockets are like facing out forwards. Hiding something. That's all. He'll sign back.
Yeah, I suppose that tracks from the little time that I knew her as well, doesn't it? With like a half-hearted smile.
Skeech is going to sign. What could she be hiding?
Sable like gets like a shocked look on his face and looks over at Skeech, like noticing out of the corner of his eye that he's also signing. He like nervously signs, it's probably not important.
As you wish, he says out loud.
And yeah, just turns over to Ace and like just starts playing cards with him to pass the time.
As Dagmar instructs Anemone of where to go, you guys will eventually get to this kind of clock tower.
How long would it take, would you think?
Like 30 minutes, an hour.
Ah, okay. So yeah, I mostly mentioned that because I need to know travel time while I have my summons up, because I can only have them active for at most 2 hours
Gotcha.
before they disappear back into the deck.
And as you see, it's a big ass clock tower, but it has this tiny ass door. It doesn't have a normal sized door. Like, once you approach it on the side. And Anemone looks very confused as she gently sets the bag down to let everybody out.
Would Sable be aware of like fey creatures, specifically fairies?
Yeah. I mean, from his time in Strixhaven, not from the time in the Empire.
Yeah. I mean, this is a different plane. Are there more fairies here than there are on my home plane?
Dagmar is kind of gonna laugh a little bit as she steps out and, like, twirls her axe. You have to ask that? Then you really have no idea.
I don't. No, I've never stepped foot here before. And I'm not sure if I ever will again after this.
If you're ever
Not
in
out of choice.
Ravnica again, don't be afraid to see us again, I suppose. Wouldn't hurt.
well, if I
Yes.
happen to get transported to another plane somehow, then yeah. I mean, you never know. I'm not sure just how powerful the upper echelon of students are at my academy, so we'll have to see, I suppose.
You would be a warm welcome to Skeech's home if you ever return.
Well, I'm glad I have you on my good side at least.
He ticks.
All right. Time to deal with these guys. You ready, Asher? Time for police work.
I'm always ready.
Alright.
They're all out of the bag at this point, right?
Yep. Anemone can't
Yeah.
really follow, so she'll kind of sit crisscross next to the door and just have her bag in her lap.
Sable's gonna walk, holding Ace's hand again.
As Dagmar approaches the door, she's gonna look at Asher. Should I kick it in or should we just walk in?
I mean, if you can try to kick it in, kick it in.
Oh, I'm gonna kick it in.
Oh, I believe I can help here. Ace is actually pretty strong. If you need any help getting the door in.
I'll need help getting the door in, that's
Asher will
hilarious.
Go on,
pat
Ace, show
your
them.
back and
Ace has, with them, a sword that is like Ace's size. Which, as of right now, is pretty small, but Ace also has a strength of 18. So, they're pretty fucking jacked.
Dagmar has a strength of 20.
Yeah.
No, save your summons for when we get into a real fight.
I've still got another use. Ace here is gonna disappear in less than an hour.
I got this.
Alright.
It's just a 20, and she, like, just kicks the door in and it kind of flies off its hinges. Oh, shit.
Eh.
Door's open.
Nice. Yeah, he's gonna walk in, hand in hand with Ace.
I'd say that's one of my more impressive feats yet. Doesn't beat suplexing a werewolf, but...
Wait. Friend Dagmar has suplexed a werewolf?
I have.
Indeed, you are a foe to be reckoned with.
I caught a meteor.
You
You.
caught a meteor?
No. See, I took this. So we had a bubble around us, and I dug under the bubble because I'm really good at digging. And then I took my greatsword as a meteor was like whoosh, and I'm like hacha, and I cut it in half.
Didn't that almost...
Skeech,
Wouldn't that have almost killed you?
Skeech does not believe you.
An enemy was there. She knows. She saw it.
Alright. Okay. As you all enter the small clock tower room, you'll notice a staircase that leads to another door, which has a skull door knocker on it. What do you do?
This is quite foreboding.
Should we, make ourselves known?
Well, they probably know that we're here if I kick the door in like that.
I suppose that's
Skeech
fair.
would-
Sable's
Skeech
gonna move
would
to knock on
rather-
it.
Skeech would rather avoid violence.
Knock.
Just gonna knock on the door?
Yeah.
Nothing will really, no, you don't really hear anything. But something will appear on the door as you knock on it. And it will be like, what is your joke?
Joke. I guess I have a couple of those to spare. Why do you need it?
Oh, I have a really good joke.
Okay.
That someone will love me.
So, as Sable asks the door why it needs the joke, it's going to zap him.
Guess I should have just
That's
spat
a
it
very
out.
shocking way to do something.
Perhaps Skeech shall
Oh,
give it a
so
try.
3 hookers walk into a bar,
God.
and their pimp tells them to
Oh,
duck.
alright.
You're lucky the kid had to wait outside.
Anyone else got any ideas?
Perhaps Skeech shall give it an attempt.
Alright, go ahead.
Oh, door. What is a skeleton's favorite snack?
It's going to zap you before you can even finish the joke.
Ah,
Extra fine performance right there.
most unfortunate.
Did it say what kind of joke it wanted?
Actually, I have an idea.
Oh,
Maybe it wants a knock-knock joke?
Give it a shot, I guess.
Shoot, I can't think of any knock-knock jokes. I haven't used a knock-knock joke in ages.
All of these are shit.
Are you looking up knock-knock jokes?
No. Ah, yes. Knock, knock.
The door is gonna, like, in the same spot where it asked, what is your joke, it's going to say, who's there? You cut out. What?
Ooh.
Boo-hoo.
Why are you crying?
Almost like you
Ashton
can,
is still barking.
almost like you can hear echoing laughter as the door clicks open and it opens to another seemingly empty room.
I'm surprised that worked.
Yes, quite intuitive of you, owl boy.
I was thinking about it. I was gonna do the owl one. You know, who.
Skeech
That works too, though.
apologizes.
You came up with it before me. I was running a blank. Normally, I do most of my entertainment through my card tricks rather than jokes. And he's gonna, walk on through, holding Ace's hand.
Alright. As you all enter the room, the door will close and lock behind you. And then, almost like it's not so empty anymore, the room is filled with a shit ton of items. Like, you looked away for 1 second and all of a sudden it has all this stuff. Like, there's a bunch of random ass gear, like, just random fucking objects. And then there's 2 pressure plates in front of the door that's up a set of stairs.
So Ashton is going to Scrooge McDuck dive into the items.
Sable's going to...
Just free stuff!
Sable's gonna immediately send Ace directly in front of Ashton, so that Ashton, when they try to faceplant it in the item, just runs directly into Ace. Hold. Don't do anything.
Ashton is just like, you know those little dogs that shake when they get too excited?
Let's think for a moment. Nobody would actually leave a bunch of free items around. Besides, we're working with Fey beings here. Anything that we do that would cause us to act recklessly could be to our detriment, don't you think?
And Dagmar is kind of
I don't know. I'm too stupid to be hurt.
Dagmar's gonna go up the next set of stairs. There's 2 pressure plates in front of the door.
You can count?
I'm concerned for your well-being.
Hang on.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I have an
Mm.
idea. He's gonna assign to
I
Ace.
get that a lot.
I have an
Mm.
idea. He's gonna assign to Ace. Do you think you could step on one of the pressure plates? If something happens to you, you'll be able to reform if I cast you again.
He's going to nod and go to one of the pressure plates and step on it. Nothing happens.
He signs again. Try the other one.
Steps on the other one. Nothing happens.
Interesting. I feel like in order for the pressure plates to actually trigger something, we would need to actually do something. I presume with the items. I'm not
Perhaps.
entirely sure, though.
Are there any two alike items in the room, maybe? As Dagmar is kind of like leaning on the railing of the staircase, glancing down at all the items.
That's a thought. I haven't looked at all of them yet. He turns around and like gives a cursory glance at all the items in the room.
Perhaps we should find 2 items of equivalent weight.
Is there any? Is it a
Why would
like?
we need to wait?
I'll say it as like a perception to like look for commonalities between the items, any patterns you can see.
Yeah, either that or investigation.
Yeah, and I think I might have better investigation. Let me check. Hang on.
I fucking might.
His wisdom is better, so perception would be better. But that's +1. I got like a 5. It's like nothing. Shit. I'm drawing a blank here.
Dagmar's like,
Ashton got a 7. He's just gonna take 2 random items and put them on the plates.
nothing happens.
Alright.
Asher, what about you? Got anything? Any ideas?
I'll look around.
Perhaps I roll perception.
Perhaps both of you should.
Perhaps, may chance. I get an 11.
21.
Asher is able to find 2 alike helmets.
These are right here.
Good
Suppose we could go and
eye.
put those on the plates.
And as you place the helmets down on the pressure plates, nothing happens.
This is quite perplexing.
Maybe-
I
Ashton's gonna
agree.
take out his greatsword and he's just gonna smash one of the pressure plates.
Wait! He's gonna try and have Ace stop them.
Dagmar.
Does a 30 hit?
What are you having Ace doing that is gonna try to stop?
He's gonna try and parry it with the giant sword.
Alright.
I mean, I only deal 12 damage.
Stop your insufferable acts, dog. You are going to get all of us killed. Do you not understand the grave danger we could potentially be in?
I think I have an idea. We might need to wear the helmets while we're standing on the pressure plates.
It's a bit of a stretch.
I don't know.
It is an option.
It could be the answer. I'm not entirely sure, though. Wouldn't hurt to try.
Skeech is going to grab one of the helmets and put it on his head and stand on the pressure plate.
Sable is going to have Ace wear one of the wear one of the helmets and step on the pressure plate.
Asher's just gonna go to the door and see if he can open it.
So nothing happens when you step on the pressure plates, like nothing. And then as Asher goes to open the door, it kind of just opens, like it wasn't locked.
I suppose we didn't just try and see if the door was unlocked.
Skeech feels like a fool.
Well,
I don't know. This seemed like a puzzle room.
we are
How
dealing
sad.
with
It was a valiant effort.
we are
Maybe
dealing with
someone else-
fairies, So
Maybe someone else solved the puzzle before us.
Sable notably says that he is sad, but the smile is still plastered on the mask's face.
I might be with the kid on this one. The whole mask thing kind of is a bit creepy.
Eh,
Well, it is rather unsettling, but can you tell my facial expressions?
I don't know. It's kind of hard, what with you being an insect and all.
Indeed.
And he will walk hand in hand with Ace into the door.
Alright. As you guys enter the next room, the door will shut and lock behind you again, and there are 5 pedestals with 5 different cups. And there's a little set of instructions on each of the pedestals where it's all must drink from the green cup. And as you look into each of the cups, they are not even half full.
Are all the cups green?
No. There's
None of them are green.
There's one that has green liquid in it, the other has yellow, the other has blue, the other has pink, and the other has orange.
But the color of none of the cups are green.
So it's just it's just the color of the
It's
liquid.
just the liquids.
Yeah,
what color are the cups?
Just a fucking, the red solo cups.
I was imagining them as red solo cups.
What were the colors? What were the colors of the liquids again?
Green, blue, yellow, pink, and another one.
Orange.
Okay.
Orange.
Skeech is going to take the blue and the blue and yellow liquids and mix them together.
Sable's gonna have Ace drink out of the green cup.
Alright, as Skeech creates more green liquid, how much do you have Ace drink of the other green liquid?
1 sip.
Alright.
In case it's needed for everyone to drink from it, which it did mention.
Yeah. Because it stated that all must drink the green liquid.
He's just checking to see if it's a trick or not.
No, nothing happens. Or, you'll hear one click from the door up the staircase as Ace takes a drink.
He nods and has Ace pass the drink to him so he can drink it. 1 sip.
And another click.
Seems like it's working.
Skeech takes
He
a
hands
sip.
the Skeech.
Skeech takes a small sip of the concoction that he made to see, just a small sip to see if it does anything.
Yeah, you'll hear a click. Now you have 2 cups of green liquid.
Skeech will pass the cups to Asher and Dagmar.
Sure drinks.
She'll take a sip. 2 more clicks. And then that just leaves Ashton with the last bit of the green liquid.
He chugs it.
And then the final click and you'll hear the door open.
That wasn't so bad. Come on. And he holds out his hand for Ace, and they'll walk through the door together.
Ashton burps loudly. Just belches.
I like to imagine that the green liquid tasted like Mountain Dew.
Sure. It has all the problems that come with Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew is the nectar of the gods. You will not speak ill of it. It didn't give me the diabetes. Okay? Fuck off.
It tastes okay at best.
So Skeech just mixed Mellow Yellow with Blue Voltage.
Yeah.
Isn't that just Baja Blast?
No,
Well,
Baja
I
Blast
guess.
is blue.
Well, it's like a light blue, yeah.
Yeah, anything but the original Mountain Dew is disgusting.
Skeech must say this is rather enjoyable. He chirps.
It tastes like TV static.
Joshua is going to be...
I want to ride a skateboard now.
Dagmar's gonna look at Asher. You think Joshua's doing alright? Wherever he got pulled off to?
Where the fuck am
Probably having a
I?
panic attack.
I think
Yes. Skeech also wonders what's happened to friend Joshua.
I think he's going to be very concerned when he gets back.
His aid would be utmost appreciated.
He's just like, I will fucking tear this realm apart. Where am I?
He's burning down an orphanage.
He wouldn't do that.
He doesn't know it's an orphanage.
I'm already running on borrowed time. I don't have time for this. Yeah. All right. What's in the new room?
Alright. And as you all, it's just a big staircase to what seems to be the final room. And the door, it has eyes and it has a face. The door has a face.
Sable like probably like skitters up to the door and waves at it.
Hello, mortals. Answer my riddles and you may pass freely.
Yay, riddles!
God,
I love
riddles.
puzzles.
Ashton
your
walks
first riddle?
over. Ashton walks over and hands him a couple leaves, and he says, "We can skip the riddles."
I don't want to skip the riddles.
I don't take leaves as currency. What is this?
Well, then you need to leave.
Ace and Sable both chuckle a little bit.
The door is going to zap you.
Did they zap Ashton?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so as the door snaps, he zaps Ashton. He kind of just like shrugs. It's like, yeah, I'm used to getting zapped. I used to have a collar that did that.
Yeah.
And
What is your first riddle?
Dagmar is gonna look at Asher. You are going to be a lot better at riddles than I am.
How?
I'm not afraid to say that you're smarter than me.
Hey,
Oh.
intelligence is subjective. People are smart at different things.
Yes, perhaps friend Asher could give this a try.
You're probably smart at cop stuff, points at Dagmar. You're probably smart at hitting things really hard, points at Ashton. You're probably smart at, I don't know, taxes, points at Skeech.
As a matter of fact,
Or
Skeech is
evading
very
taxes. I don't know.
Skeech obeys the law. Skeech pays his
do?
taxes.
I'm
Yes.
surprised. I thought you would,
Skeech
like,
used to be
live
an
underground
accountant.
and do evil stuff.
No.
Ashton
Skeech
just
fights
screams.
the veterans of all crawl.
Ashton just screams, "Fuck taxes! We all need to riot!"
You don't pay taxes. You're a dog.
I know, but if I had to pay taxes, I wouldn't.
Dagmar is going to give Ashton a look.
Right, she's a cop!
What are you going to do about it?
My job.
Ooh, I'm so scared. Ooh.
Friend Dagmar, perhaps we should detain this dog boy.
What would the policies be on that? Because Ashton's from another plane. How would you legally be able to arrest him?
If we
Because
send
he is
him
within
back,
our land.
then it's their problem. Whoever the law is over there, whatever. Just Asher, you
And
got
I've
this?
never been allowed to have money, so yeah,
Maybe that's a good thing.
because I can't count. Well, I can count to 4.
My first riddle.
Hey, riddle!
The big moron and the little moron stood on the edge of a cliff. The big moron fell off. Why didn't the little one fall?
I can't say that I've heard this one before. He sits down
Is
and
it-
ponders to himself for a moment.
Is it because I pushed the big one?
no. And something will click, and you'll notice that the room is starting to fill with sand.
Uh, unfortunate. This is
Wrong
not how-
answers give consequences.
Just like my mother.
Does the room keep filling with sand, or does it stop
It stops.
at a certain point?
It stops at a certain point. 2 more tries for this riddle.
Ashton takes a deep breath as if he's going to speak.
Someone gag the dog!
Dagmar's going to tackle Ashton.
Be silent, fool.
Asher, if you have an idea, now would be the time. As she's like wrestling Ashton.
We have plenty of time. Let's not rush the answer.
Quickly, please.
Well, it's it's because the little moron was a little more on.
Correct. And you'll hear like clapping come from somewhere. You don't see anybody, but you hear it.
Huh. I wasn't going to think of that. But please, for the future, consult the rest of us before making an answer.
Second riddle. What grows if you feed it, but dies if you give it a drink?
Ooh, shoot, I think I've heard this one. He, like, ushers everyone for a huddle.
Dagmar's still wrestling Ashton.
Ashton just
You know what?
screams
It's
out,
alright.
hold on.
They don't need to be a part of this.
I really want to do this. I just want to roll. I know the answer personally. Okay, he's just going to continue rolling and barking.
Okay.
He's going to huddle with the people who actually can get into the huddle.
Yeah,
If I'm not
Skeech
mistaken,
huddles.
the answer is fire. You feed a fire and it grows larger. If you give it water, it dies.
I'd say that's pretty good.
Perhaps.
All in
Shall we
agreement?
give it a try?
Yeah.
I can. He nods. Turns over to the
let
door.
us proceed.
The answer is fire.
Correct. And you'll hear more clapping and like a
Hey!
yell.
He like
Skeech
high
claps
fives Ace.
Ace looks mildly annoyed at the riddles.
What? I thought you... Well, I guess you weren't really always the biggest fan of puzzles.
Next riddle. Final riddle. What is a skeleton's favorite snack?
Oh, you were saying this one before. He points to
Skeech
Skeech.
knows This one. Yes. Ribs. Spare ribs.
Correct. And like then confetti falls from like somewhere as like the door opens and people are clapping.
Hey, that was fun!
I can only assume that while Ashton and Dagmar are wrestling on the ground, just the was playing. Yeah.
It's just like a puffed cloud and like fists and legs kicking out of the cloud.
And Dagmar is gonna
cartoon.
look up at the party as like she sees the confetti. Oh, did we do it? And
Yeah,
she's gonna
we
stop.
solved it.
She's gonna stop wrestling Ashton. All right, come on.
Yeah.
I have sand all in my fucking uniform now.
He turns over to Ace and says in sign, I hope you're at least having a little bit of fun, big bro.
Aww. He's going to nod and give a thumbs up.
He hugs him.
Skeech is going to sign, I am having the time of my life.
Ace is going to like, if you could see a glare, he would give you one as he kind of gives you like a shoe motion as he hugs Sable.
Skeech understands.
And Dagmar is going to, if Ashton doesn't follow, she's going to drag him up to the next room.
Sable signs over to Ace. Your armor is very cold, but it makes you look really cool.
He's going to cross his arms in like a cool pose.
Yay! he laughs, he like snickers a little bit before signing. Come on, let's go, and then holds out his hands.
All right. He'll take your hand, and as you all walk into the next room, you'll see a bunch of fairies flying around and talking, and then they all kind of stop and look at you at the same time.
Hi guys.
Wow, I can't say the joke. Okay, I'll type it out.
Oh god. And
Greetings from the Golgari, as he pulls out a fucking revolver.
Dagmar's quickly going to like pull down like the
No.
revolver like
No. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Okay. Dagmar and Ash are going to take point. You want to do the talking and I'll be the encouragement?
I mean, I don't know. This a little guy now.
And if I try to talk to them, I feel like I'm going to end up killing somebody.
Alright. Hey y'all. Our drinks were drugged not too long ago, and we saw a fairy running away very suspiciously. Followed. They had, originally human form.
As you're explaining this, all of a sudden, all of them burst out laughing. As if this was the funniest thing to them.
Oh, you know what else is really funny? Is if I take each one of you and I slowly start ripping off your wings.
It's over.
There we go.
Ashton with like a really nervous expression on his mask, like.
But I'm
doing,
not
like,
as evil as you are.
Doing like the cutting of like the neck motion, like with his hand. Like, stop.
But I'm not as evil as you are. But we can resolve this peacefully if you turn us back to our original forms.
Dagmar is going to give Ashton a look.
This is perhaps the worst diplomatic party Skeech has ever encountered.
You know what?
Forgive.
I'm fucking done.
Forgive my helper. He's supposed to be backstage right now.
Wait. Do not do anything rash. Please.
But I don't have a rash.
One of the fairies, the fairy that had actually, led the scene originally, flies down to you guys, kind of snickering still. Oh, so you caught up, you figured us out.
Yeah, this was certainly entertaining, but I'd like to be made back to my normal, slightly smaller than average size, please.
Oh, I guess that the fun must end at some time, but I don't know.
Have fun. I liked your riddles.
Well,
I didn't like the imminent death part though.
how else are we
Yes.
supposed to keep our workplace safe?
Maybe if you guys weren't giant dicks, it wouldn't need to be safe.
Or guards.
You know what?
I thought you would have guards or
I'm
something.
quite. I want to know too.
Oh, I mean, like the
Is there
are there I thought there would be guards or something.
I figured Sable asked the question to answer the question.
Well, we don't really need guards. We're all fairly trained in combat ourselves.
Oh, I
Look at
guess
all
that's
of you,
fair.
you're tiny, just like us.
Yeah. You even
Yes.
somehow also made my summons from my magic deck tiny, which is surprising.
Well, your deck is tiny, is it not?
Does that... He looks at his deck and like looks back at them. I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't think that would actually affect the proportions of the things that come out of it.
Well, I guess it does.
Scratches his head. Strange.
This reminds Skeech of a time when he was a larvae. Such
Like a
fond
cutaway gag
memories.
ensues. No, sorry. Dr. Doofenshmirtz's evil flashback ensues.
Who would be the closest to Asher right now?
Dagmar. Dagmar.
I guess give a perception
Oh god.
/ insight, whichever.
She has better perception. 19.
You can definitely see him tapping his foot because you're starting to remember Asher's been through a lot of shit and he was turning into a crow shop the last time you heard.
Dagmar is going to put a
He's been
hand,
holding his tongue.
putting a hand on, Asher's shoulder. Look, we're not in the mood to fuck around. If you turn us back to normal size, then maybe we won't prosecute you after this.
I'm in agreement. This was a lot of fun, but I must say, if you were to leave me like this, that would be villainous activity, and I don't take too kindly to villains.
Oh, we would never leave you the same size.
Good, then change us back.
Well, as the fairy kind of goes over and grabs what seems to be a vial of something. This could certainly grow all of you back, but I don't see why I should just give it to you all for free, really.
Give it to us and you'll keep fingers. I'm tired of this bullshit.
Feisty.
Don't listen to him. We can make a deal.
Just, how about this? You tell us your best dad joke, and we'll let you go. We'll give this
damn
to
it.
you, and you can go back to your normal, boring size.
That's not too bad a cost.
I don't have a dad joke because I never knew my father.
Well, that sucks. The rest of you?
Each
There's one that I remember, but I can't remember the first part of it. I remember the last part of it, though. Shit. Hang on. Oh, wait, I actually do know one.
What, babe?
Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Why?
Because he was outstanding in his field.
I like that one. I want to hear the others.
A dwarf who was a midget escaped from prison. The call went out that there was a small medium at large.
And you, the cockroach.
Skeech needs more time to ponder.
That's a shame. Oh well. And the fairy will hand the vial over. Thank you for entertaining us. It was fun.
I had fun too. Nice meeting all of you.
And some of you seem not to be of this plane.
Yeah, I don't believe I'll be seeing any of you again. Speaking of, you wouldn't happen to know of any device that can allow people to travel through portals, would you? Supposedly that's the reason why I'm here, and I'm looking for a way back.
Give roll me an insight. Anybody who wants to roll an insight.
I absolutely do! I have a +3 to that. I rolled a nat 1!
God damn it. Does anybody else want to roll insight?
Each raises an
17.
appendage.
I forgot there was a
Would this be one of the
basketball
rolls
detector.
that dog senses get advantage on?
I don't think so.
3.
Skeech used to be addicted to soap. but he is clean now.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Alright, I guess
That-
Asher's the
that
only
was
one that
fun.
notices that the fairy gets super fucking nervous when asked about the device. Device? No. I don't believe I've come across anything like
Just-
that.
Aw, that's unfortunate. Oh well, I guess we'll look elsewhere then. He turns to leave.
No, no, no. We've put up with a lot of bullshit already, and I'm not putting up with the lies either. So
They're
go ahead and
lying?
tell us about that device.
We found the device fair and square. I didn't think anybody would come looking for it. But here you all are. It's such a fun thing to mess with.
Oh, I'm sure it is, but I'd like to go back now. I have
Perhaps,
friends back home that I want to see, and also I can't miss my first day at the academy.
perhaps Skeech could give you a fidget toy as replacement for this.
I want a fidget
device.
toy!
Yes, and so you shall have it.
Yay!
He hands you a fidget cube.
Really starts messing with it.
Now that seems interesting. What do you have?
Well, let us see. He reaches in he reaches in his coat pocket and pulls out a gun.
What?
No. Okay. So it's a fidget gun.
Fidget gun. Oh wait, it's like a
Yeah.
little toy gun where you can roll the
Yeah.
barrel.
Yep. It's a fidget gun. He points it as if he's about to shoot, but then he like spins it on his roach finger and then hands him the hilt.
Oh, now this seems fun. If you swear
Indeed.
to supply us with more of these fidget devices, I will gladly hand over the mysterious device to get you all home.
Yes.
Yay! I was kind of
Skeech-
hoping I'd get to duel you though. I haven't dueled a villain in a long time, but okay, this works too.
Skeech and his friends have many crates full of these fidget toys. You shall have them once Skeech is free.
His entire division has autism.
So it's a deal, as the fairy holds out their hand.
And he holds out the shake.
And as Skeech shakes, they feel magic wash over them like they just made a fucking pact. If they don't go through with this, there will be consequences.
Well, they will. They will.
Alright. And the fairy will clap, and like 4 fairies are gonna come out with this absurdly fucking large device. Unfortunately, we couldn't shrink it down, but here you go.
Alright. Well, we have the potion to bring us back to our normal size, don't we?
Please do it outside.
Oh, right. That's a fair point. Well, how are we getting the device outside then?
Dagmar is gonna look at it. I might be able to carry that on my own.
Ace can help.
Ashton just picks it up with ease.
Give me a strength roll.
Natural 20?
Oh my god, yeah.
Damn!
Yeah, so it's a 25.
Yeah, you're able to just carry this thing. And the fairy kind of shoos you off, and as you head down, it's like none of you were ever in any of the rooms. The sand is gone. The cups are all gone, and the rooms are just clear, like fresh. And the door, even the door that Dagmar had kicked in, is just brand new again.
Oh.
And as you guys step outside, Anemone would be drawing, and she'd look over. Did you get it?
We got it. Fair and square. Didn't need to vanquish any foul villains today.
Skeech Skeech summons his two personal bodyguards that were within close proximity. Screech, Skitter, we need our supplies. We need our fidget supplies to go to these ferries. Can you make this happen?
They're just crouched all the way down to the ground at your height.
You got it, boss.
We shall see to it.
They scoot off. Alright, let's get us all back to normal size as Dagmar, like, opens the little vial thing and she's just like, how the fuck do we do this? Do we drink this? Like... They didn't specify.
Did they give all of us one? I didn't...
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah. Each of you got one.
He uncorks it and just chugs it.
And then, as you all drink it, you all go back to normal size. Yippee! And Ashton is holding the device.
Alrighty. Now, how does this work exactly? Anemone, you've used this before, haven't you?
The pretty lady with green hair did.
Ah, did you see how she used it?
Anemone will hold out her hands for the device. I assume Ashton hands it over.
He will only hand it over to an enemy as he glares angrily at the other ones. They wouldn't let me have any fun.
Your fun could have gotten us all killed.
I agree
That's
with
what makes it
Skeech's
fun.
sentiments.
You are quite the enigma.
What's an enigma?
Anemone's
Something that is odd or strange or bizarre.
Yes, thank you. Skeech does not have the energy to entertain this life form.
Anemone is going to inspect the device for like a little bit before like clicking a specific side of it. Like there's a button on the side and a portal appears. Oh, that's it.
There we go. Which, he tries to look through the portal to see which realm this goes to and see if this is his proper stop.
Yeah. You'll see Strixhaven.
Ah, this one's for me. Well, it's been nice seeing you all. I shall go and entertain the masses back on my own plane. Maybe I will find a way to visit you guys sometime. This was fun. I hope to meet all of you again at some point. Maybe Johnny can help with that. I'll have to... Well, I don't know if he comes back. From what I can tell, they said that he left. So he could be anywhere at this point. Anyway, he holds his hand out to Ace. Come on, brother. We should get going now.
It has been a pleasure.
Likewise.
See you later, kid.
Bye! Maybe I will actually see you again. But, turns over to, Ashton. You'll be probably a little bit older if I were to see you. And then he, walks through the portal.
Alright. And then the portal disappears. Do I click it again? As Anemone kind of looks at...
Ashton shrugs.
Yeah, she'll click it again, and Skeech will see wherever he comes from in Ravnica.
His home.
Yeah.
At his dinner table,
Sure.
eating a nice piece of cake.
Sure, yeah.
Well, this is Skeech's stop. Yes. Farewell, everyone. Perhaps Skeech will see you all on the front lines.
I would hope not to find you on the front lines. I might have to arrest you if I see you.
Skeech will keep this a personal matter, then. Perhaps Joshua may be so bold as to assist us.
We'll
Somewhere in
ask
the
him.
ether. Somewhere in the ether, Joshua's like, I feel like I'm being given another side quest to do.
Furthermore, Skeech appreciates your alliance and humbly thanks you for your service as he bows and walks through the portal.
The portal disappears and Dagmar is gonna. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that he. I didn't want to deal with the. I didn't think we'd be dealing with anybody from that stupid fucking party. Alright, kid. And she's gonna hold a hand out for the device. Suppose it's time to send you both back. And Anemone will hand it over and go over and hold Ashton's hand.
Ashton walks with her.
Alright, how did this thing fucking work again? And Dagmar is gonna look and then find the button and make a portal back to crystals. Ah, I assume that's your guys' stop.
It smells about right.
Alright, well... take care.
Bye.
Anemone is going to wave to, Asher and Dagmar.
See, this is why I don't like cops. Ashton says as he walks through.
What were you saying, babe?
I said Asher waves back.
And the portal closes. And then Dagmar gets to try to figure out how to bring back Joshua.
Wherever the fuck Joshua is right now.
But yeah, that seems like a good time to wrap it up. That was the end
Yay.
of this one shot, and we'll be back to crystals next Tuesday.
Hell yeah.
Let's go!
All right. Well, you guys have a good one. My old ass is going to bed.
Night time.
Fair enough.
Night.
Night.
Alright, everyone say
Well.
bye-bye to the recording.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Later, gamers.
And that was this week's one-shot for Ravnica. Now, we will be going back to crystals next week, so I hope you're excited. I'm excited. I'm really excited. We're getting into the, the plot thickens. But, as always, I've been the DM, Weapon playing Asher this time, Noah playing Sable, Maei playing Skeech, and then Tom playing Ashton. See y'all next week! The intro and outro song is Finders Keepers from the Waterdeep Dragon Heist soundtrack by Travis Savoy.